Hi Aries, welcome to your new love reading for 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Heidi S. I don't want to butcher her last name. It could be very simple as Simmons, but it's spelled much more, it's spelled differently. So anyway, her link is in the description box below. Shout out to her, much love and support. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. But, I mean, come on, new love reading is romantic, but it could be other areas. All right, Aries. What do we got for Aries? Aries. All right, so Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Magician, good gracious, Three of Cups, 10 of Wands. That Wheel of Fortune felt weird. It was like, am I saying that right? Of course I'm saying it right. But you know how when you spell something a dozen times and you go to spell it the next day, you're like, that doesn't look right. Same thing. Weird. And there you are. Is this a solitary month where it's about self-love? Could be. All right. What are we working with here? We got endings and beginnings. So there is a change in your situation. Quite obviously. No doubt about that. 7 of Cups. Is this somebody from your past? Are you having to choose between your new person and somebody from your past? What is going on here? Because we've got you kind of a flutter. So it's almost like, okay, well, fine, and then off you go, but then here they come again and we got a new one. And this is what's this wheel about? Because here's the thing. Okay, so for the month of October, it looks like the ex might be coming back in, but the new one is slow to start also. So you're just kind of like, you know, hi, what? What? Can we get some direction here? Not that you're direction driven, but it's very up in the air and where it feels like, okay, so what's this Wheel of Fortune about? Oh, look at that, 2 wheels. What's this Wheel of Fortune about for Aries? Strength. All right. What's this Fool card about? Wow. Okay. So you got your ex in the background, but they're not doing much. But this new one, wow. Is it somebody for? Okay, so right. The new one is not the ex, obviously, but the new one, because you got 2. The new one feels like you also knew them from your past, maybe not in a romantic capacity, maybe as more of just like a longtime friend or somebody you came up with. There's a familiarity to them. What's this Magician about? Oh, Ace of Cups, look at you. What's this 3 of Cups about? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the thing. This might be, for the new person, they might be kind of hands off because they might see that you're dealing with, or they might find out, because they're going to make themselves known, but they might find out that you're still kind of dealing with an ex that is presenting themselves. Not necessarily that you're dealing with them, just that the ex is kind of resurfacing and part of the picture. You know this person, and so here they come, and then they see your ex still kind of part of the picture, and they're like, okay, I'll just kind of go back over here. So they're content to wait. This is someone that, like I said, you know who they are, and they're content to wait because it's not just a, hey, I want to get to know you type thing. They're just like, okay, I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer. So they're okay to wait. It's not ideal, obviously, but they're okay to wait. But because your ex is still kind of hovering in the periphery, they're kind of like, all right, what to do when, where, all right, I'm just going to be over here. But I'm still going to be kind of wanting to get your attention to let you know I'm still over here, but I don't know what to do and I don't want to be pushy. So this is about you. And the thing is, there's a heaviness to you this month because you feel kind of bogged down mentally. Maybe work's just really piling up, or this ex is just being a little persistent about. And the thing about your ex too, can I just say that it's just someone going through the motions of breaking up and detaching and all that. There's nothing left to salvage right now, but they're having a hard time grasping that or just able to fully let go. So you're still going to kind of have to deal with them a little bit because they're going to be a little bit persistent, but there's nothing really there. It's just someone going through the motions. But this new one sees that, and I think they might see the effect on you, and they certainly don't want to compete with that. So it's almost like what's in order for you for the month over is just kind of to keep your daily on the daily, keep doing you, and stay focused and grounded, because you've got nothing to prove to the new one, whoever the new person is. But you might still be having to kind of deal with a few things with your ex, because they don't know how to. I don't know that they've either accepted it or they don't know how to process this ending just yet. All right, what's this of Wands here? That's the heavy load, isn't it? Ten of Wands. Babies. Babies. I didn't go through. Okay, all right. So we got Aries here. We got Gemini or Virgo. This could be Scorpio, Knight of Cups right here, and then we got Star right here. That could be Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. It just could be. And this could be male or female. Okay. So yeah, it's almost like you're kind of not in any hurry, and neither is your new person coming in, and you're already aware of this person. But because your ex is a bit persistent, they're kind of over here. This is an abiding affection and attraction for the Aries that I'm reading for. This is somebody that is in it definitely for the long haul. So I think that's why they're content to wait, because they don't feel threatened by this distraction. They just don't want to compete with it, or for you to have to look at them like, oh God, now what? They want you like unto themselves. So they're content to wait until other things aren't as big as a distraction for you, because it looks like there's a lot going on. It looks like work is going to be picking up a lot this month, and as well as you dealing with your ex. So it's twofold. You've got like personal and professional that is kind of picking up for you. But this is someone, whoever this new person is, they're waiting for the opportunity to, like, for the right time, and they'll wait. They have this is not anything new. They've been you've known them for a while. They've been watching you for a while, and they I think once it happens, once you two get going, I think they're going to want to lock it down, which might not be what some of you want, because you just got out of something where you felt kind of locked down, and that wasn't ideal for you. So this is someone that is going to be quite intent on wanting you exclusively. Just saying, they want all of you, not in a creeper way either. The thing is, I keep saying that, but this is I can't stress that enough. This is a big month for you. There's a lot going on personally and professionally. Could be good stress professionally, obviously. It doesn't feel like anything's like, oh, somebody's getting laid off or anything like that. It feels like there's a lot going on at work. Like, work is really busy, and then you've got this kind of situation with your ex that you're still trying to close out and deal with and all that. So this new person is gonna be off to the side, but you'll be aware of them, and they are content to wait because they've got designs on a future with you. Just saying, this is somebody that is they want you. You are basically, it's almost like I don't have to tell you this, right? Because you're probably going to be telling both of them to back off, hold on, wait a minute, because you have a lot going on. Your new person will accept it. Your ex will be less patient with that. They're not going to want to be told no, or like, well, why? Like, it's going to be bothersome to them that you're not available, or that you're starting to put up boundaries or starting to say no, because that's going to just reinforce that it's over. It's going to be difficult for them. So, and I'm not talking about difficult creeper way. I mean, you know your situation, but this is just someone that doesn't want to let go yet because they don't know how. But and you know it's not there. They just need to get used to the idea. Meanwhile, this other person, your known quantity that's going to be making their intentions known, they're going to be just fine with you setting boundaries and saying, nope, I'm doing that. They're going to be fine with you being assertive. or being needing to have boundaries and being like, okay, I do this at this time, but then I do this and then I do this because I need time. Look at this. We got the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. I need time to be me for a while. I need time to just sort business for a while. They'll be fine with that. They're not going anywhere. And this is not going to come to fruition in the month over. We're talking a couple of months or whatnot, but this is there for them, and they're content to wait, and they don't expect anything anytime soon. Probably, I don't know, February is when the dust is going to come. Well, we got the holidays coming, don't we? But February is when it's almost like you have time to sit down and maybe go to dinner with them or go to coffee with them or something, and you two can finally start to talk and kind of just go do things together. I'm reluctant to call it a date because I don't think you're going to want that. I think it feels like you're really needing your space. Like you're really going to need but they're fine with that. They'll wait. They just want to be around you. It's actually very sweet. Knight of Cups. Very sweet. Okay. I had this one right here, and I thought, it's kind of fun for me, but I don't know. We'll see if this fits. If not, I'm checking it because I don't know if I want the spookiness when this is supposed to be like, hey, what do we got coming down the pipe? What's good, And then we got, the werewolf card or something. Okay, so sex is going to be really good. Okay, what else for Aries? Oh, okay, I'll take it. It says joy, rejoicing in the present. Yes, why? Because you can breathe now. You can breathe. It's going to be busy, but it's counteracted by you setting boundaries to focus on the busy. This one's going to understand. This one's going to be insistent, but it's like it's not going to matter because you're going to be very clear about, hey, that feels like that's new for you, that you were kind of the backbone of the relationship, or kind of like, and now that you're not that anymore, your ex is really having a hard time. It's new and it's an adjustment. So the fact that you're not as available, or that it's a firm no, it's going to take them some time. But either way, you're setting boundaries so that you can focus on you and work and the busyness and all of that. And it's about you coming alive again, honestly. Like it's almost like you've been liberated, or you're free. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool here. It gets to be what Aries wants to do on Aries time. You're busy, though. You are busy. All right. Aries. Oh, I didn't get one. Okay, all right. Hold on a minute. I want to get another. Because I wanted to sum up card. Oh, good gracious. Remember what I said about the werewolf? This says sensuality. Express your sensuality. So for the month ahead, this is probably not in a, horned up kind of way. Hold on a minute. Let me get. Oh no, I got another deck right. Oh, yeah, I'll use that one. No, hold on a minute. Sorry. So this is. It's not going to be like, as far as express your sensuality. It's not going to be. Well, it's going to be more about you getting grounded. It's going to be more about you being able to be free and have choice again. It feels like you were kind of like shh for a while. Like everything was just, this is a good busyness this month, but it feels like the busyness before was a lot of what you didn't want to do, or you had to do because somebody else wasn't contributing, or picking up the slack, or there wasn't a partnership there. It had run its course and you two were just together and you were keeping the train running, but there wasn't any gas in the tank. Or my analogies are horrible most of the time, but point being, you were kind of holding it together. You don't have that responsibility anymore. So this really gets to be about you and your creative side coming out. And if it's not about you, if you're not a particularly creative person, this is about you just being able to be grounded and do what you want to do when you want to do it, and luxuriate in quiet, or reading that book, or going on that jog, or doing whatever. But it's about you getting to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and feeling very much in your body and in control and grounded. Just saying. Also, nothing wrong with, being sexual and horned up and all that, but but for the sake of you, just looking at you, this is a time for you to get back to yourself, to ground. What else for you? Oh, we've already asked her to do the dice. 3 of Wands. So this is about you and your prospects for the future and planning, and just it's a good luck omen. It's a very optimistic outlook for the month. Busy and optimistic, and it's like you've been liberated. Yay! Right. This is good though, because whoever this person is, it's like they're a pretty good fit with this. They're like okay with you doing you. There's someone that wants to be a part of that or in support of, and this is, it feels like a friend coming forward and like kind of proposing the idea, like, hey, what do you think? What do you think, you and me? And then, oh no, I'll be over here because you're okay. I'll be over here, but just I'm still here, like, you know what I mean, because you're gonna be busy. But this is someone that's been waiting for a while and will continue to wait because they really do like the idea of you two being together down the road. What else for Aries? All right. I'm going to leave it there. Hold on a minute, because I can never tell which way. You've been watching this long enough, you know that I can't tell which is which. All right, so that's... I should just act like I know. And no, that's bad. Okay, turn to the right. All right, so that is reversed. This is Temperance reversed. All right, and then we got the swords. Hold on a minute. 9 of Swords, and that is reversed. All right, 9 of Swords, reversed. Temperance, reversed. Okay, so that speaks to coming out of the oppression, coming out of that despair, that just like feeling held down, not knowing what to do about something, just, it speaks to coming out of that and it being very busy. You've literally been liberated. It could also speak to the situation where it was very one-sided, where there wasn't a lot of give and take in the relationship. There wasn't a lot of balance. There might have been excessive control issues. So this is you coming out of that. And that's where those boundaries come in, where you're just like, I know you have an abiding love for me and you're serious about this for the future, but I still need you to back off because I have to practice no muscle for a while because I've been saying yes and just doing, and I'm exhausted, and everybody back off. And they're like, okay, I'll be over here. And you're like, thank you. And then, so this is someone that you, it's just a natural fit, but it's very busy. And it's about you setting boundaries and your priorities. And no need to worry about this person because they will wait. Not disrespectfully, so like, forget about, no, but I mean, they don't, some people feel like, oh, well, I don't want to, gosh, I should at least have coffee, or no, don't you do that. You do you. Finally, you get to do you. Okay, all right, wow, minutes. Aries, I hope this was helpful, and I hope, I wish you and your person good luck. They feel very, very Sagittarian. They feel just kind and grounded, and just very, there's just a serenity there, a serenity. All right, I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.